welcome to another episode of In the Breezeway with Franny and Beebs. I'm Franny, this is Beebs. We've had a couple weeks off, and we moved her in.
Yeah, yeah, she's a little bit nippy out there.
We moved in before the skunks did.
Yes.
But so. The toads could be buried.
They probably are, so they're safe now until the spring. And we'll get them sticks in.
Would you like to introduce tonight's guest?
Tonight's guest is Gord Youmans, or Youmans, all the way. He's from Cordova Mines.
Okay, Gord, all the way from Cordova. I know some boys up that way, the Ireland boys. I used to do a little timer while I played in the band with the Swamp Band up there. And you were saying you know them fellas.
We grew up with them. I got 3 brothers, and there was 4 of them and 4 of us, and we were all 1 year apart.
Is that right? Charlie was quite a front man, and I know Charlie's gone now. We wrote a song with Charlie, actually, Terry Ritchie and I. It will probably be out sometime or another when we get the studio up and running. And you're a songwriter?
Not really. I wrote a couple.
Yeah?
I'm no writer.
I'm always interested, in the songwriting end of it. You got one for us?
I hope I don't let you down.
Well, you probably won't.
I wrote this one for my dad. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's in C.
I got you. I got you.
Well, I have never been considered the same by any means. I've been known to get into trouble because I try to lose anything. They say there's good that can be found in everyone you see. So I searched long and I dug deep and I found some good in me. Dad, you raised me proper, taught me what to do. Heard if you're gonna give credit where the credit's due. So any good that's been found in me, and I might be one or two. Any special thing I've done, the credit goes to you. Never gonna be no movie star with my face on the silver screen. I drive my truck, trust in luck, you'll know what I mean. You know that I've never wanted any more than faith could bring. As long as we're together as a family, we got everything. Dad, you raised me proper, taught me what to do. Heard if you're gonna give credit where the credit's due. So any good that's been found in me, and there might be 1 or 2. Any special thing I've done, credit goes to you. Pick me a 4-leaf clover, wished on a falling star. I found a shiny new penny, and I keep it in a mason jar. Throwing them all away right now, I'd like to wait and see. 'Cause I love you, and if you don't mind, you're all the luck I need. Dad, you raised me proper, taught me what to do. Heard if you're gonna give credit where the credit's due. So any good that's been found in me, and there might be 1 or 2. Any special thing I've done, the credit goes to you. Any special thing I've done, credit goes to you.
Great job.
That's awesome. I love the originals. You know what? I wrote a song with my father too, so.
Real.
Yeah, very good. So, have you got any up and coming gigs or any music that's changed? You were talking about Lindsay.
Yeah, we got the Lindsay Jamboree. Abby Heffernan from Fourth Battery puts that on, his whole family. I've been in it from the start.
And when's that take place?
It's the 3rd weekend in July, and we moved it from Lindsay to Norwood. So it's a much better venue, I think. We'll find out next year.
Is it true that Norwood was the last dry town in Ontario?
I don't know know about that. Wasn't dry when I was a kid. One of the best bootleggers lived just north of Norwood.
All right, we're back here with Gord, and just want to ask you what kind of influence you had in music when you were younger, or when you got your start?
Well, our little community of Grove was all kinds of musicians, so I wasn't into it much except for listening. And our house was always the do drop in. Every weekend somebody'd show up with a guitar or two, and a fiddle, and banjo, and it just became a party. It just happened every Friday night.
There was quite a bit going on with every musician's kind of related to the same story, because that's
Different towns, same story.
Kitchen parties, that's why the traditional country is where I like to be. Not much into the new stuff.
Well, let's try one of your traditional ones that you do.
Let's do Crazy Earners and see. You ain't the word for the way that I feel. There's a storm brewing in this heart of mine. This ain't no crazy dream. I know that it's real. Someone else's love now, you're not mine. Crazy arms are reached to hold somebody new. The yearning heart keeps saying you're not mine. My troubled mind knows soon to another you'll be laid. That's why I'm lonely all the time. A rebel child from a family making mine. Mama seemed to know what lay in store. Despite all the Sunday learning, to the bed I kept unturned. Mama couldn't hold me anymore. So I turned 21 in prison and life without parole. Steer me right, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. There's only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried.
You grew up in Cordova, and you were saying you moved to the city.
Yeah.
And when you were up in the city, you were just, I know you were thinking of getting back to Cordova on the weekends.
Every weekend, I made it a 3-day weekend every time I could. The job I had driving truck, it was anything over 44 hours they had to pay overtime. So I made sure I got all the longest trips on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, because I didn't want nothing to do with that city for the weekend. I was in Cordova.
And you've got a song?
So I wrote a song about it. I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't. I'm damned if I'll work here like before. I'm damned if I will, and I'm damned if I won't. But I'll be damned if I'll live here anymore. I'm moving away from this city. Gonna live my life in country harmony, where the rocks and the trees are still so pretty. That's where I wanna raise my family. I got 2 little girls that love a kitty. I know that I like to have a faithful dog. My wife, she just can't stand this city. All of us agree we hate the small. So I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't. And I'm damned if I'll work here like I've always done before. I'm damned if I will, and I'm damned if I won't. But I'll be damned if I'll live here anymore.
And tonight's episode is brought to you by Clean and Sweet. Stop it.
Go ahead.
Oh, you are. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Clean and Sweet Housekeeping Services.
Judy Curfew.
Judy Kirby, you want to read the card? You want the card, man?
Keep going.
Okay, she's from Colburn, and she cleans. Here you go.
You
She's
can't,
from
you can't
Colburn,
edit that
and
one.
she's
A 5 seconds. That's all the time we have tonight in the Breezeway. Thanks, Gord, for coming all the way in.
Thanks for having me on.
Yep, nice meeting you.
Original
Great
Cordova
job.
country boy that Charlie would have talked about, his couple of his songs. We're gonna get you to play one out. And we're leaving the Toads alone this week.
That's right, they're gone to bed for the winter. But keep your beer on ice anyway. Nothing worse than a warm beer.
Go Jays, go.
Last night I went to sleep in Detroit City. I dreamed about them cotton fields back home. I dreamed about my mama, your papa, sister, and brother. Dreamed about the girl who's been waiting for so long. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. Oh Lord, I wanna go home. I woke up that morning feeling like my head was gone, like my thick old tongue was licking something sick and wrong. And I told that man I'd sell my soul for something as cold and wet as that old south. That candy dealer greeted me all eaten up with sympathy, poured himself another beer and came and whispered in my ear, a booze was just a dime a bottle, for he couldn't even buy the smell. Said I knew there was something I liked about this town. It takes more than that to bring me down, 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 'cause there's still a lot of wine and liquor in this place that won't boss her.
So this weekend, Beebs, I know you're hooked up down at Frank's. Why don't you tell the people?
Yeah, Frank's Pasta and Grill on 426 King Street in Covert. Me and the heebie-jeebies are on at 8:30 this Saturday. Come on down.
Just for FYI, get there early. Last time the seats were filled up early. Not to deter anybody from going, but it was a pretty busy
Oh,
spot.
and there's good wings. Get there and get some wings in, yeah. Couple of beers. Get your dancing boots on. Let's honky tonk her up.
And I even heard that Tudor Joe might show.
Oh, Jesus.